So I love movies, I love good movies, I love bad movies, I love everything in between, and today is the start of a new playlist from Tubi. It's a streaming platform where you can watch movies for free. This is not sponsored, but it could be. And the first movie we're going to watch in this playlist is the Kentucky Fried Movie from 1977. I have no idea what this could be about. It makes me think of KFC, the restaurant with Kentucky Fried in it, and the fact that movie is also in the title. Most movies don't put movie at the end of the title. It's very heavily implied that it would be a movie, so I don't really know what to expect. I don't know what genre it would be. I don't know the director. I don't know the cast. I don't know anything like that. Maybe it is the backstory of the Colonel from KFC. I have no idea. So I'm very curious to watch and find out. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And check back often for more awesome content. It said Kentucky Fried Theater, so is this based like on a live theater group? I have no idea. And yeah, there's the black text opening credits, like it's not giving me anything like yeah, other than it saying theater, I have no idea. John Landis' name I've definitely heard before, so yeah, that's interesting.
The popcorn you're eating has been pissed in. Film at 11.
What?
We're extracting over 2.5 billion barrels of crude oil each day from teenagers' faces.
I don't know where this is going, but I love it so far.
An affiliate of Argonne has developed a way to reclaim oil from the discarded combs of local residents.
Oh my, it's a lot of combs.
Natural gas has brought us to Beaumont, Texas, and this unique recycling.
From their farts. Oh my god.
To keep your money.
I love it. I love it. It's like, it feels like a Saturday Night Live sketch or something like that.
Ron, are the teachers still voting?
I love it. He's picking his nose. Oh my god. So funny.
They purport to help.
Why, John, you old stick in the mud. I've been listening to that horse shit of yours, that crap, and blow it out your ass. And for good measure, sit on this, John.
Great counterpoint. I mean, who could argue with that?
These reports are not intended to foster a belief in astrology, but merely to support people who cannot take responsibility for their own lives.
And if you're a Gemini like me, well, you can expect the unexpected. I'm Joyce Wilson, your astro...
Is she the one that predicted she would die unexpectedly? Takes an arrow.
Yes.
Is absolutely irresistible. Now, I understand, Judy, that you've got another surprise for us.
Yes, that's right, Frank. Now,
Oh my god.
Dino's looks for you. He's really gentle as a lamb. That's a result of being raised in captivity. Well, that's why we're able to bring him out here.
Just brings out a live gorilla. Like, oh my god.
Dino, it could just be shyness, a natural reluctance, or even what we would call impotence.
Impotent.
He's like, how dare you? Oh my god. Oh my god. They were worried about the gerbil. Oh my god, he's attacking everybody. They're like, cut the segment.
Concerns a meeting of OPEC ministers in Tehran yesterday. An anticipated 10% price hike across the board on petroleum products.
Oh, the gorilla's loose again. Oh my god, he's like, this is my show now.
Well, I thought all along the teachers would like to return to work, but being a Gemini, I just never know what to expect.
Oh, arrowed. Everybody keeps getting killed off by these arrows. And this gorilla's just wreaking havoc in the studio. Oh my god. Yep. Goodbye. I'm very curious to see how this was like marketed. I don't know if this theater group was popular, if they had a show or anything like that. Yeah, I've never heard of them, so let me know in the comments. But this definitely feels like a tie-in movie to something else. Like I said, it feels like SNL sketches. So yeah, let me know.
Samuel L. Bronkowitz presents Linda Chambers recreating her classic role.
And she's literally rolling down the grass. Oh my god.
The screen has never dared to be so explicit.
Show me your nuts.
The truth about masturbation.
This is eyes. Oh my god.
How much is a ticket?
$3.
I love anytime we get to see the movies in movies, so I'm very curious to see where this is gonna go.
You are aware this motion picture is shown in Feel Around?
Yes.
What does feel around? Do I want to know? Judging by the previous preview, I might not want to know. Oh my.
Come in. I'm in the den.
Guess who?
It covers their eyes. Oh my god, this is like interactive movie going. So funny.
You've started smoking again.
Oh my god. This is an interesting gimmick, that's for sure. All the smells of the movie. Yeah, you got the cigarettes and the perfume.
Where's my perfume?
Pours the drink on him. This is so funny. I love it. I'm obsessed with this.
Hey, Carol, watch.
Oh my god. Oh. Could you imagine going to the movie and this happens? Yikes. I've heard of, audience participation, but this is something else. The Band-Aid. These guys aren't getting paid enough for this.
Donald? Donald! What's this? Is this...
Reenacting it to him in person in the movie. I love it. He's like, it wasn't me, I promise.
I could kill you! I could tear every hair out of your insensitive head!
This poor guy. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god.
Tell me you love me or I'll slit your throat.
I wouldn't tell you that.
This just got real scary. Oh my god.
Invite you to stay for our next feature-length motion picture presentation, Deep Throat, which will begin shortly.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Yep. I knew where that was gonna go.
Or Claude Lemont. Claude, it's such a pleasure to have you with us.
It's a great pleasure to be here.
You know, it's such
and the mic in the shot. Oh my god.
Unknown. I love the unknown. I am the unknown.
Claude, where are you living now?
That is unknown. Yes, there were a great many dangers involved. But perhaps the most dangerous was the poisonous fish.
Where do we find these fish?
The Atlantic and the Pacific.
I see. And what sizes are they?
Some are very large, others are...
Trying to keep up with the... Oh my, a smooch.
Interesting.
Play it cool, play it cool. Nothing to see here.
How many men do you take with you on these?
Oh my.
45 or 50 men on a single voyage.
That many?
Yes.
He's like, can I come with you?
For 3, maybe 4 months at a time. The important thing is to eat well and to eat on a regular basis.
He's like, my heart stopped. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Humanitarian deeds over the past several years. He is a teacher of scuba diving and is involved with several charities.
I wonder how hard it was for the actors not to break and not to laugh and how many takes they had to do to get through this.
Joining us on High Adventure.
Oh my god, it lights a cigarette. Come on. Too funny.
Take Sanhedrin. Now here, at the world's leading headache clinic, tests have proven Sanhedrin.
Oh my god. This seems like some weird, like, Saw nightmare, jigsaw, torture situation. Oh my god. Keeps breaking the glass over this poor lady's head. Like the fake commercials and all the stuff is kind of reminding me of Tim and Eric as well.
Welcome to the wonderful world of sex.
Quite the narration. Oh my god, is this a step-by-step guide?
Sexual fulfillment.
Oh
After dimming the lights,
my.
give your partner a reassuring smile.
Yikes. Oh my, it needs instructions? Okay.
The revelation of erogenous zones is an enticing prelude to sexual form.
And of course, it's like the most like mechanical, like physical, instructions.
Moving smoothly up the torso.
Oh my. Oh, the candles. Oh, the glass and flammable things. Oh no.
Recuerdos a todos.
Recuerdos a todos.
Recuerdos a todos.
Now she has to say it in different languages? What?
Occur. The Joy of Sex album comes equipped with Big Jim Slade.
Wow. Okay, this just got interesting.
Big Jim, former tight end for the whips, chains, and a sexual appetite that will knock your socks off.
Oh my. Thanks, Big Jim.
Capital of Nebraska is Lincoln.
Why do they need to say the capital of Nebraska? She's like, well, actually, I'd prefer it this way anyway. Bye. Hong Kong. Yeah, right. Come on. Like dominoes. I definitely need to watch more martial arts films. I haven't seen a ton of them.
But you'll have the chance to kill 50, maybe 60 people.
He's like, well, in that case, I'm in. Sticking their hands in rice and playing basketball. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. This is their training.
관심은 저지가 한두 번이 아니야. 아무튼 한국 팬들에겐 실례가 되겠습니다.
So subtle, holds up a sign. Was that him trying to wink, making those faces? Okay, I understand. Oh my god, right in the koi pond.
Take him to be tortured.
He's already dead. How are you gonna torture him? You just chopped off his head. Oh my god.
Take him to Detroit.
And they keep making fun of Detroit. Is that where they're based out of? I have no idea. Yeah, let me know.
You are fortunate. The seas can be very stormy this time of year. I hope your accommodations are to your liking.
Just like these blatantly placed microphones in his room. Come on.
Some time. I'm sure you'll find the caliber of men here among the finest in the world.
And there's a sound guy in the corner recording them. So funny.
But it would be wrong.
I love how they're just taking the jokes and making them even more over the top and just so, like, blatantly obvious. He's making, like, shadow puppets? Oh my god. So ridiculous. I love all the puns and the ridiculous jokes. Oh, yeah, saw that coming. He doesn't notice, of course. The whole shelf. Oh, come on. It's like, nope, couldn't be anything. Better keep going. This guy's a terrible spy. There's another shelf. I think it's the same shelf. Like, it's the same items on each shelf. He's like, I'm just doing it on purpose now. Oh, secret chamber. Okay, hello. Nuclear bunker? Is that what we got going on here?
And if you'll follow me through this hallway, we are now entering the Haybrick wing, where the opium goes through its final processing prior to
giving a tour of opium plants. Oh my god.
enough heroin here to supply fully 1/4 of the world's addicts. The tanks to your left.
All these tourists. He's like, I'll just join this tour group and blend right in. He's like, well, thank God I brought my toy robot with me. No mission's complete without one.
A toy robot!
Bit of an exaggeration, but okay, we'll go for it.
A toy robot?
Eat lead, sucker.
Oh my god, that shoots bullets? It taunted it. Okay, maybe it is effective. Told him to eat lead. Cheese and rice. I love it so far. I'm very curious to see where it's gonna go. This is like the longest skit we've had so far. I thought they were all gonna be little skits. Ooh! Is he making honking sounds? It's the alarm, like a human alarm. Oh my god. It reminded me of those like rubber chickens. Oh, he's like, I'm gonna take you all while I wait for the elevator. Oh!
Come in.
I love it. It's so ridiculous, but I love that they keep this joke going. Oh, nunchuck fight. Oh my god. He's like, I'm gonna let you tire yourself out, bud. Oh, so many books. Oh my god. He's like, I just want to get on the elevator. A hallway full of everybody. Oh my gosh.
Evidently, you are anxious to see my operation.
Holds up his scar from a literal operation. Oh my god. So funny. I love the puns.
Do you care?
No.
Put this man in cell number 1 and give him a drink.
Oh my god.
With our gods.
Guard number 1 is a senior.
It's like the blind date like intro where they're like, he's a Scorpio who likes walks along the beach. Oh my god. Like a dating game show.
He's a real skating buff. A warm welcome for Long Wang.
Of course that's his name, yeah.
Then I'll play love songs on my guitar. And the next morning...
Oh, we didn't like that answer. Good night, contestant number 1.
You were my alarm clock. How would you wake me up in the morning?
I wouldn't. I'm no ding-a-ling.
Oh, apparently didn't like that answer either. Oh, right to the spine. Good night.
Dude, let's all give Dr. Clown a great big hand. Articles!
They're like, you making fun of my hand? How dare you? I'll kill you. Oh my god. Oh, ceremonial gong. Oh my god, so many flips. What kind of exercises are these? He's like a cat, I landed on my feet. These sound effects are so funny. Oh my god, did he just step on him and crush him? What's going on? Cheese and rice. He's like, no, I'm good, I'm back. Just mouthing it. Oh god, this is gonna get real messy. Cheese and crackers. Oh, slapped them away with his feet. Oh, slapped in the foot. Good night. Where did he get this? Oh my god, he's like, I'm bringing in props now. He's like, don't worry guys, I'm here. I'll let you out. I'll just remove the whole door. Why? I mean, let's just get it right out of the way, no problem. It's like, let me open up my very creepy briefcase and get out my Freddy Krueger hand. Oh my. He's like, well, if we're gonna fight, I'm gonna need to have metal claws in order to win. Da 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 da. Oh! Didn't stand a chance. It's like no one makes me bleed my own blood. You wouldn't be a supervillain if you didn't have an unfair advantage. Oh my god, he's like, and I hate these signs! Oh, no, he lost it, yes! No, he's got a hand of fire? What? What can this guy do? Oh my god. Oh! Look out! Cheese and rice. It's gonna burn the whole place to the ground. A bucket of water. Come on, seriously? That's his defense. No. He's like, oh god, anything but that. Please, please, no.
I'm melting! I'm melting!
That made him melt. Oh my god. What an exit. 10 out of 10. Great death scene.
All you have to do is click your heels together 3 times and say, "There's no place like home."
Of course, the Wizard of Oz reference when he goes back to Kansas. Yes. He's like, how did I get these shoes? I love it. So funny.
Wake up! Wake up! Auntie M.
And we're going straight into a Wizard of Oz scene. Amazing.
It was just a dream.
And quite a nasty one, young feller.
It was a dream of extraordinary magnitude.
Oh, he's like, can't ever hide my flaming hand.
You could visit a dairy and find out how milk is handled and prepared for delivery.
And cue the inspirational music and the slow zoom.
Safety. Or help start a library. You could discuss with your dentist what you could do to make your teeth more attractive.
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
After a grueling day, you finally run out of leaflets. Now it's Willer time.
Instead of Miller time. Oh my god. Just play on like a beer commercial. Yikes.
Far less filling.
Hurry Rama, hurry Rama.
You're only reincarnated 6 or 7 times in life.
Oh my god. So ridiculous.
From Barker Brothers, a game for the entire family. Scot-free. Your team has just assassinated the president. Can you get away?
Wow, yeah, and playing up all these things like Willer Time and Barker Brothers instead of Parker Brothers. Copyright, obviously.
Bonus card. You get Jack Ruby to kill your patsy. That's good because dead men don't talk.
Oh my god.
See George Lazenby as the architect.
I tell you, this building is unsafe.
As the nurse. Jack Roberts.
Oh, that X transition. So ominous.
And the nuclear power plant's about to blow in its second! Governor, what are we going to do?
Oh, the arrow. Where is this guy shooting these arrows? I love it.
Yours or mine?
My reality and yours, that's whose.
What are you saying? Whose reality? Yours or mine?
My reality and yours, that's whose.
What are you saying?
These transitions are killing me. Oh my god. The fire's out.
Well, whose games?
Larry, we're starting the engines!
I think Larry's gone, buddy. That's Armageddon.
Americans have died. Despite millions of dollars of research, death continues to be our nation's #1 killer.
Oh my god.
A rotting smell, 3 occasional drowsiness. It is also important to know what to do when you die.
Those are things that happen after death, except for the drowsiness. Oh yeah, don't drive if you're dead. Good advice.
But then we discovered the United Appeal for the Dead. They showed us that despite Johnny's handicap, he could still be a useful member.
Oh my god, some of these are so dark. Such a dark subject matter. Oh my gosh.
Showed us that the absence of life from Johnny's body didn't have to mean his absence from our daily lives.
That's so messed up.
The constant joy that could be ours, as we were able to include him in our family activities.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's situation. Oh no, that's too much. Oh no.
1957. Sheldon Grunwald was driving his vehicle in the northbound lane of U.S. Highway 30.
Making like signals behind him instead of typing.
In conclusion, Your Honor, I would like the ladies and gentlemen of the jury to listen to a tape.
With his disguise on. Oh my god, it's too much. It's so funny. It's a literal piece of tape. Yep, I love it.
In court, this is really neat stuff, huh? Knock it off, will you, Beeve? I don't want the judge to yell at us.
Defense Attorney Taylor.
I'll leave it to Beaver, obviously. Yeah.
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Then call your first witness.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I think you either love this style of humor or you think it's the stupidest thing in the world and you won't laugh at all. But I love these kind of puns.
We'll flip all the cards now, and I'll tell you that, in fact, Mr. Grunwald is a spoon.
What? How? Oh my gosh.
Not true. Spoon. Oh, yes, spoon. Spoon. Of course, spool doesn't make much sense.
Of course, spool would be completely illogical, but spoon fits right in.
The south end of the courtroom.
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is leading the witness.
Well, what's our little skeptic doing today?
She's frying the cat in pure Nessun oil.
No, I don't want this at all. No.
Would you kindly point him out to me, please?
I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Young lady, are you familiar with the penal?
Oh my, talking about the penal code? Come on. This is so ridiculous.
Aeneas?
No.
Aeneas.
I think it's pronounced heinous.
No, you wouldn't say you're heinous.
No. Right here. Hyenas. Any of a family of cowardly, carnivorous beasts of Asia and Africa.
That's hyenas. Oh my god.
This could blow the case wide open. I think perhaps the next person to...
That's him!
Oh, plot twist. Da 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 da.
To the ground, he kindled the Sabbath candles.
Oh my god. I have seen a movie called Black Dynamite that I know makes fun of that era.
Triumph in a hellish inferno of unrelenting desire. Never before has the screen unleashed such violent fury.
Bonks him on the head.
The dish towels you use every day. Your toaster.
A movie magic, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear.
Metal hooks. The heat control on your stove.
Oh my god.
The safety catch on your son's rifle.
She's like, I'm sorry I asked. I shouldn't have asked. Oh god.
Your husband's pacemaker. Your artificial limb.
Oh no. Oh no. The split screen.
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't recognize any. Donald Sutherland's name I know for sure. There's such a huge cast, obviously, between all the skits and everything like that. I'm sure they reused actors as well, but still. Yeah, I'm seeing like the writer and director's name multiple times throughout the cast as well. The clumsy waiter, Donald Sutherland. So that was my first time watching the 1977 film, The Kentucky Fried Movie. I didn't know what to expect, and this was definitely unexpected. Any minor prediction I had clearly went out the window because I would have in no way ever imagined that this would have been what I was signing up for. This, skit anthology, these short stories, these little vignettes. The longest one we had was that Fistful of Yen skit, which I think was like half an hour. That was the main, the longest one that we had throughout this film. So yeah, I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments if they said Kentucky Fried Theater, is that an actual like theater group, like a sketch comedy group? I've never heard of them before. I did recognize a few names in the credits, Donald Sutherland, John Landis, and the writer and director. There was two of them brothers, I think. They had the same last name. So I've definitely recognized those names. So it was interesting to see that. And I didn't recognize any of the other cast members, but it was a huge cast. They definitely had repeats, as we saw, the writer and director were in several of the skits. Their names came up quite frequently in the cast, but I didn't recognize anybody else. Yeah, let me know if there was somebody I should recognize through this. And especially, Fistful of Yen, there was huge amounts, like everybody in the crowd, and like there was so many extras. So I don't know what the budget for this was or how it would have been, marketed when it came out, because typically stuff like this can be pretty niche. Like even if SNL did like a compilation of their best sketches, like I've seen them do that for specific, actors, like they'll do like a Chris Farley compilation or an Adam Sandler compilation of their best sketches, on DVD. That's kind of what this felt like, but, just a wide variety of everything. I love the parodies. I love, the spoofs and, making fun, this very tongue-in-cheek, making fun of the world around them and making fun of, common things in pop culture at the time. They had the Leave It to Beaver references in the courtroom drama. That, I think, was my second favorite of the sketches. Some of them were very, very dark, and you have to kind of have a certain type of humor, I think, to enjoy those. And even this whole film, I think you need to have a specific type of humor if you don't think puns are funny, if you don't think that kind of, tongue-in-cheek jokes are funny, like the literal jokes, you're probably not going to enjoy this. So, even the guy's like, do you want to hear about my operation, or do you want to see my operation? And, he lifts up his shirt and he's got like a surgical scar from an operation. So if that style of humor is not your style, humor is very subjective, comedy is very subjective, then you would not enjoy this, because all the skits are like that. This is definitely my style of humor though, so I really enjoyed it. It was super funny. Definitely some that I enjoyed less than others. There were some that the jokes were very outdated and inappropriate. Other ones were very heavily involved with sex that I was like, I don't know where we're going with this. Obviously not a very linear storyline, as we have, the very short skits. Each one's like maybe a couple minutes. And even the Fistful of Yen, I wasn't expecting that to start, because we'd kind of set up the premise that the whole movie was going to be these skits, but that's how we started and ended it. And it probably would have been very expensive to make, an entire hour-and-a-half movie with nothing but these skits, because you need a whole new set, or at least make it look like a new set every time, and at least have a rotating cast of people who won't be exactly the same in every scene. Like we obviously had a little bit of variety. Like I said, it definitely reminded me of SNL, or even, Tim and Eric, Awesome Show, if you've seen that. Kind of not as weird as their stuff, which I still love, but like somewhere along those lines, making fun of companies and the fake commercials and the fake ads for everything. And very much you could tell what they were making fun of, like Barker Brothers instead of, Parker Brothers, and Willer instead of Miller, which is, a play on Miller Lite beer. And just the repetition of jokes and calling back to jokes, and, the 11 o'clock news show where it's just the guy, saying something ridiculous and then like film at 11 and just cuts away. Like just those little quick segments are so funny. And, we had the gorilla crashing the news show at the start as well, and just tearing through the set. And they definitely use like stock footage for some stuff, and, green screen. I'm curious how the practical effects went, considering it was 1977. There might have been some green screen. That's what I kind of looked like, but it's hard to tell with some of the older films as well. And I love practical effects. So yeah, I'm very curious to find out more, and all the fight scene choreography, but I think they could get away with a little bit more, because it's supposed to be intentionally bad. So if the fights aren't, perfect, nobody's gonna care. They're, there for the comedy. They're not looking at like a perfectly well executed, martial arts movie. It definitely made me want to watch more martial arts movies. I feel like they were making fun of like a Bruce Lee movie or something like that. I haven't seen any of his films, but I definitely feel like that's what they were going for, which probably would have been, popular at the time. So I feel like they're, making fun of things that were popular in, society. I don't know why they kept making fun of Detroit. I mean, if that's where they're based out of, I have no idea. But, sending that guy off to prison, and that was like his worst fate. He was terrified, and, finding a joke and running with it. Like when the guy finds microphones in his hotel room, and he's just like, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here. Like, it's those over the top gestures that make it so ridiculous and so funny. We also had tons of movie references, obviously, you know, previews of movies that don't exist. And I think my favorite one in this was like the Feel-O-Rama cinema. I know I love in movies anytime movies are references. Obviously, these creators of this film, these filmmakers, are huge movie fans because they incorporated so much movie references into their film, and, you know, and making this Fistful of Yen movie, which I'm sure, again, was probably inspired by a martial arts movie that they liked. So, or maybe just wanted to make fun of, but you know, the Feel-O-Rama when he goes to the cinema and he's got this guy behind him, you know, imitating the smoking and the champagne and the perfume and like all of these elements that happen in the movie, and, you know, he's reenacting them to the guy in the audience, which he may or may not want. And he's got, you know, this knife to his throat and just like very intense, and just, you know, taking a joke and just running with it and taking a concept and just making it so ridiculous. And yeah, I think that one was probably one of my favorites. There were so many that were so good and just so ridiculous. Lots of physical humor as well. We had, you know, people falling through things and knocking things over and those kind of jokes. So yeah, I'm very curious to learn more about if there's a sequel, if this was supposed to be like based on a TV show, if these skits aired on TV, what that was like, or if this is just their shot of trying to put some ideas together into a film. And typically, yeah, sketch anthologies aren't really popular. They're pretty niche because you're not signing up for a linear storyline. You're signing up to kind of get these, you know, short films over and over for an hour and a half. I'm curious how much of it was improvised, how much of it was, you know, thoroughly scripted, how much freedom the actors had, and how hard it was for them not to break during a scene, especially when we had that one interview where the Claude and the microphone keeps hitting him and the interviewer in his face, and is very obvious, and they can't smile, they can't crack it up, they have to, you know, be composed and stay in character. And I'm very curious how many takes that would have been, or how hard that would have been as an actor to not laugh. And I'm sure some of the effects were obviously added in after, like when it goes in the water and you have like that bubbling, you know, underwater sound, but, you know, and his heartbeat, and then his heart stops beating, and just so many things, so many jokes on top of jokes. And I feel like as an actor it would have been very difficult to not be laughing constantly. Or maybe they shot this for 6 months, who knows, because people kept breaking. And having, you know, Fistful of Yen, our main feature, you know, feature presentation throughout this film, and then having him be able to defeat, you know, this evil villain who's got, you know, knives for fingers and then a flaming arm, and he defeats him by throwing a bucket of water on him, which leads right into a Wizard of Oz reference as he melts, you know, like the Wicked Witch of the West, you know, I'm melting, and clicks his heels and heads back to Kansas. And then it cuts right to a black and white, you know, Wizard of Oz reference. So yeah, you can definitely tell that these guys loved movies. Overall, I enjoyed it. I had no idea what to expect, and this, you know, blew any expectations I had out of the water. I would have never guessed what was in store when I started watching this film, but I'm so glad I did because it's so ridiculous. Like I said, I definitely enjoyed some skits more than others. Some jokes were very inappropriate, and some of the content matter of the sketches were very, very dark, like the one about, you know, the dead society and how you can just bring your person back to life by just having them around. They take them to a baseball game and to the pool, and yeah, that one was like, oh god. That one was a little tough to watch, but again, that's their style of humor, and if that's not your style of humor, you probably won't enjoy this, as obviously comedy is very subjective. I was definitely laughing through most of the sketches. It's just so ridiculous, so punny, so many laughs, and just so many, you know, tongue-in-cheek jokes. And I'm sure there are tons of jokes that I didn't get because this came out in 1977, and pop culture references I wouldn't understand from the time, or, you know, even martial arts movies references that I won't get because I haven't seen a ton of them. But yeah, just a super ridiculous movie. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If there are any other suggestions for movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. From their farts. Is she the one that predicted she would die unexpectedly? Takes an arrow. Just brings out a live gorilla. Oh my! Thanks, Big Jim. Sticking their hands in rice and playing basketball. Oh my gosh. Right in the koi pond. Nuclear bunker, is that what we got going on here? Thank God I brought my toy robot with me.